Well, I'm coming to the airport to fly up to Oakland via IFR today. And what's wrong with this picture? It is a flat tire. So I'm having, I was able to catch the shop. He's coming up right now. We're going to fix it and hopefully get airborne. Just watched a helicopter of the CHP take off. Got a little windy. Anyway, what's wrong with this picture? All right, so shop's going down to put the tube in. So what you have, this goes in one end, this in the other, and you got a nut that holds it on and a cotter pin. So the next picture should be good to go. Now that's the correct look. And my shadow there it is. And Oakland is still 700 overcast, so here we go. Well, the typical weather here for summer pattern, Auburn is severe clear. The valley got to like 94 degrees yesterday. And so what it does, the summer pattern, is it sucks in the fog and the marine layer to try to cool the valley off. So Oakland is 700 overcast. So we're going to leave here VFR and pick up our IFR in the air with NorCal. There's a couple planes here ahead of me at Auburn. So I will pick up the camera, probably minimize the video to get most of the IFR work. With the confusion with this flat tire and all, I didn't clean the bugs off the windows, but this is an IFR flight for the most part. So, hang around for the flight. 649er and 31 Bravo, you guys, anybody ready to go?
Go ahead.
Yeah, 3-1 Bravo's ready to go. How about 4-9er?
649, we're not quite done yet.
All right, I'll go ahead then. Auburn traffic been in at 2931 Bravo. Taking off 07 with a departure to the west.
Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, 1 Quebec. Let's see, line up and wait, runway 7, waiting for the Bonanza to get upwind. Bonanza, you say you're a left turnout?
That's affirmative. I'll do a left turnout and head to the west.
All right, time, transponder check, traffic. I head towards Sonol because that's probably what they're going to give us. When he starts his turn, I'll start the roll. Adding full power slowly. Fuel pumps on, and we're going to launch. Everything looks good. Alpha traffic, Twin Cessna, 1 Quebec, upwind. On the roll, runway 7 is going to go upwind to right turnout for departure to the south, Auburn. There's 70, there's 80, there's 90, there's 100. Pull the gear up. Boy, the plane is nimble today. And Auburn traffic, Twin Cessna, Quebec, turning right crosswind over the golf course off runway 7, departing the area to the south, Auburn. So I'll get my check on with NorCal, get my IFR, and then probably pick it up closer to the Bay Area.
Auburn traffic, Aero 44649er is taking 07, going to be a right turnout.
Okay, don't have to worry about him catching me. I'll go to 2500. We're going to 2500 feet, 2,500 feet we've set up for cruise. So that will be top of the green. Put the RPMs back to 2350. Turn the fuel pumps off one at a time. Left one. That's working. Electric fuel pumps still working. Engine driven fuel pumps still working. Okay, both fuel pumps are off. Now we set the mixture. 27.4.
Niner south.
Right turn 340, continue to climb 9,000, Coast Guard 2713.
SoCal, good morning. Twin Cessna 3318 Quebec, IFR Oakland, ready to copy clearance.
Alright, 3318 Quebec, NorCal approach. And you're at Auburn right now, is that correct? Or you're airborne off Auburn?
1 Quebec, airborne off Auburn, leaving 4,000 here, 5 south of the field.
1 Quebec, squawk 4251.
4251, 1 in Quebec. Alright, so we'll do that on the transponder, 4251. Keep the climb going.
1 Quebec, better contact 5 south Auburn, Saxman altimeter 2977. Stay your altitude again.
2977 on the meter shows us 4,300 and climbing.
1 Quebec, roger. And you cleared at Oakland Airport via your present heading, maintain 7,000.
1 in Quebec, 7,000 present heading, cleared for Oakland, 1 in Quebec. Okay, so that can't get much simpler than that. Present heading.
NorCal approach, Aero 44649er. Aero 44649er, NorCal. Yeah, 649er just off the ground at Auburn en route to May 3rd, do multiple approaches.
That was the guy behind me.
Aero 649er, squawk 5357. 5357, 649er. Coast Guard 2713, cleared direct, Reading.
Direct Reading, Coast Guard 2713.
Okay, so that was an easy clearance.
2713, contact approach 1.
Current heading, which is to Sonoma anyway, and then 7,000 in the squawk, so I can't get much better, easier than that.
Coast Guard 2713, contact approach 125.4.
So I'm going to turn the camera off, or edit this out, unless something interesting comes up between here and closer to Oakland.
Leveling 3,000.
Air 1 Quebec should be at 7,000.
1 Quebec locked on 7,000 right now. The autopilot took me up for a second.
That's okay. Air 1 Quebec, Saxman altimeter 2977.
1 Quebec 2977, you should show me right level 7,000 now.
I do. Touch at 627. I'll have higher for you in just a second. I got a regional jet above you after 1 o'clock. About 8 miles climbing down to 35 or 3,800.
627, Roger.
So here we are. Let me synchronize the props. You can see and hear it.
Yeah, 5153, contact approach 123.7.
237, 51.
Come on, you can sync. Most Twin Cessnas have a prop synchronizer right there, but mine is disconnected.
Touch at 627.
So we're in cruise here at 7,000. I always want to drop the wing and look at the hazy picture of Folsom Lake. There it is. And there's our look straight ahead. It's also hazy. Well, we're taking a little sneaky peek here. That's the GPS. Quick look outside. There's Mather Air Force Base.
Number 72425, NorCal approach, go ahead.
425, we're on our way to Palo Alto.
So we're heading to Sonoma. That's not our exact routing. We're given heading, but we're heading for Sonoma, 180 knots, bearing 189er, and we're 67 miles away. We'll be in Sonoma in 22 minutes. But I expect to turn in long before that.
Number 75 Alpha traffic moving to 1 o'clock a mile. That's for 200 feet. You can resume on navigation now.
5 Alpha.
Number 07 Hotel, contact approach 125.25.
25 0 Hotel, thanks.
Number 18 Quebec, third direct Sonol.
1 Quebec, direct Sonol now.
American 2527, C direct Dinger, and resume the SAC down.
Alright, so there's my direct Sonol command,
Down 2 departure.
which I kind of suspected.
Where?
Dinger on the departure. Some people call it Danger. It's supposed to be Dinger.
That's a nice name.
Yeah, your buddies didn't tell you we're on a different departure now.
Well, it's supposed to come off on a 120. Did they not issue the SAC down 2 departure initial heading 120 American 2527? Did you say negative? Or
You got stepped on twice.
American 2527, did the tower just issue the SAC down 2 via 120 heading vectors to join?
No, they just gave us the Shattown 2.
Okay, American 2527, roger that. Okay, on the SAC down 2, Dinger, or some people call it Danger, it's on there, which is 12 o'clock, about 40 miles. You can see direct Dinger and resume the SAC down 2 departure.
You know, I try to make these videos shorter, but there's a lot of interesting stuff going on. Anyway, so I got the approach plate in front of me. And yeah, it's yellow because that was the card stock I had in the office. Yellow.
Go ahead.
Did you copy?
Yeah, we copied. It's the Shat 12, and they gave us 120, and now you want us to go.
Want to American 2527, I want you to go direct Dinger. Some people call it Danger when it looks like on your approach plate there, or your departure procedure. Looks like Danger on there, but it's Dinger. You direct Dinger and resume the SAC down to departure.
I'd like to hear what they're saying in between
Number
calls.
07 Hotel, contact approach 125.25. Number 18 Quebec, contact approach 125.25.
125.25 for 1 in Quebec. Thanks and good morning.
Good morning.
SoCal, good morning. Twin Cessna 331 in Quebec. Checking in level 7,000 direct Sonol.
This is 331 in Quebec, NorCal approach, good morning.
And NorCal, good approach. Sky 2860 Papa, check-in in 2000.
60 Papa, and you had information, Romeo, is that correct?
Affirmative, 60 Papa.
60 Papa, thanks. And the VOR, Sacramento VOR is off the air for maintenance.
Yes, thanks for that, 60 Papa.
Boxer 1450, clear direct Mather.
Direct Mather, thank you, Box 1450.
60 Papa, when you're done with the approach at exact fly heading 250, maintain VFR 1500, return to this frequency.
Alright, 250 on the heading on the mist, up to 1500, back with you, 60 Papa.
So I just heard that the Sacramento VOR is out of service. He was telling somebody else that. And I was looking at my RNAV wondering why I wasn't getting the needle for Sonol. So I'm not. Now Sonol is also off of the Oakland radial. So we're on Oakland, we're holding, let's go back to the, we're going to use Oakland VOR now. And the Oakland VOR, Sonol is here. It's off the Oakland 093 radial at 21 miles. So I already have it in there, a 093 radial at 21 miles. So we're going to use it for the RNAV and use that to navigate. So that's what you do when you can't pick it up from the usual VOR. And we are going 180 knots, and we are 15 minutes from Sonol. This should be popping up soon. I don't think we can get Oakland's weather. Let's see how scratchy we can get it.
At course. Visibility 10. Fuel cabin, 100 over 10. Temperature 14. 2.11. Altimeter 2988.
All right, 700 overcast.
Runway 30 and 28 right.
Got it.
Flow control to Los Angeles. Contact clear until every for information. Taxiway Victor. Close taxiway Bravo. Close between taxiway. Bravo 5 and taxiway. Tango taxiway Tango. Close between taxiway. Bravo and taxiway. Sierra 1. Caution. Virginia Airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information Tango.
Information Tango, Tango, Tango.
Oakland International Airport HS information Tango. 15530. Wind 25.
Archer 1450, fly heading 040.
That's where we came in, 250 at 4. Now, it's important that you hear
This is Cap 468 off executive.
that you hear the entire ATIS. If you come in where they're giving the wind, make sure you go all the way around and catch it again.
Approach into Rio Linda.
And I like to, do something dorky. That's yeah, Jerry, that was a dorky move. Tango, 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 echo, 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 whiskey, whiskey, whatever it is, you gotta remember what it is. You can also, in training, I would tell somebody, just write down the T and circle it. And that means you have information Tango. You don't have to be dorky like I was.
Boxer 1450.
So we're gonna continue. I can see here, I'm over Franklin Airfield, a beam Lodi, and you can...
Contact approach 125.1.
25-1 for 1 in Quebec. Thanks and good morning.
Morning.
So, even though I had the radio down, I was able to hear my call sign, boom. But I can still see the blanket of fog in the bay. NorCal, good morning. Twin Cessna 331 in Quebec. Checking in, level 7,000, directional with Tango at Oakland. Going to do the ILS 28 right. Okay, that should answer all the questions.
Over 331 in Quebec, NorCal approach. Stockton altimeter 2979er, you can expect that.
1 in Quebec, thank you. Okay, let's do things as planned. Forget about the flat tire. That was on my squawk list, I have a squawk list for the annual. So you know what I'm doing? Let's see, front tire needs air on occasion. Got that one scratched off. Isn't that simple? Okay, stick around. We're coming up on Sonol here shortly.
November 1 in Quebec, descend to maintain 6,000.
1 in Quebec, leaving 7,000 for 6,000. So, when we were in IFR training, we were told when you're in the descent to do the last 1,000 feet at at least 500 feet a minute. So, that's where I'm at, 500 feet a minute, leaving 7,000 for 6,000. Okay, there's my 6,000, I was told, still heading for Sonol. So, you got the approach plate out, you need to study it. I've done that off camera. Now, my auxiliary tank, the right gauge doesn't read properly, and it's going to be fixed during the annual. And so on the way back to Auburn, it'll be my last flight before the annual, I'm going to drain that auxiliary tank. As a rule, I like to leave 5 gallons of gas in the auxiliary tanks because 2 reasons. One is they're bladder tanks, and so you don't want to leave them totally dry and let the bladders crack. The neoprene will crack. Secondly is you always want to have a second choice for fuel. What if the main tank, what if you're low on gas and one of the main tanks springs a leak? And if you cross-feed, you're going to run the tank dry before you get to your destination. So I always like to leave some gas in the auxiliary tanks to have them to use. It's kind of like owning a firearm. It's better to have it.
NorCal Experimental 4224.
Is to have it and not use it than to need it and not have it.
29er, 79er.
29er, 79er, 224.
November 1 8 Quebec, clear direct Grove, join the localizer.
1 Quebec, direct Grove, and join the localizer, 1-8 Quebec. All right, Grove is off of Oakland's VOR. There are
November 661, contact approach 120.95.
11.9.
120.95.
So I'll change this to 11.9. Use it. All right, so let's see here. I'll get my backup here. And it says fly heading at 210. That's right where I'm at. Okay, there's our Grove.
718 Quebec, contact approach 125.35.
20 Quebec 2535. Thanks and good morning.
Morning.
All right, before I check on, I'm looking at my Grove. I'm 7 minutes from Grove, so I'm not in a rush to get the approach set up.
Right heading 060, 42 Foxtrot.
FedEx 3806 heavy traffic, no factor, cleared ILS runway 30 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 30 approach, FedEx 3806 heavy.
153 Charlie Sierra, contact approach 125.1.
25-1, Charlestar, 8300.
NorCal, good morning. Twin Cessna 331 in Quebec. Checking in, level 6000, heading for Grove, Oakland with Tango.
321 in Quebec, NorCal approach, specific maintain 4000.
20 Quebec now, leaving 6000 for 4000.
Exec jet 627, turn 10 degrees left, join the runway 28 right, localizer.
10 to left, join 28 right, localizer.
4000 is what is outside of the approach, so that's the protected area. Now Diablo's a 3800, but it's not on my route. So we're going to do our 500 feet a minute. So I know I have...
Exec jet 627 to set of maintain 6000.
6,000, exec jet 627.
I have 5 minutes to Grove, so I can get ready. I'm going to hold Grove here. I'm going to go to my ILS 109.9er, and I'm going to use it. And I don't think we can ID it yet, but let's give it a shot. Let's ID.
Moderate turbulence between flight level 270 and flight level 420. Pilot weather reports are requested. Contact flight.
All right, that was ID in the VOR.
627 to
That's Grove.
4,000.
Now we'll go back to the ILS. Can't ID it yet. When the flag comes in, I'll try to ID it. I want to blow your ears out again. Okay, I got the tower in there. There's the second one. Looks pretty thick, the cloud cover.
Cal, Twin Cessna 471 Hotel Bravo 90,500, proceeding direct Palomar.
Picking up bumps.
471 Hotel Bravo, NorCal approach, Oakland altimeter 288.
1 Hotel Bravo.
So I'm going to start to slow down.
42 Foxtrot, contact approach 125.1.
125.1, 6242 Foxtrot.
Starting to slow down here. So I got Grove in here. We're still 4 minutes.
3806 heavy, contact Oakland Tower 127.2.
We're still 4 minutes out.
7.2, FedEx 3806 heavy.
There's the ILS. I think I can ID it now. Okay, there was the Morse code. Beep beep is an I for instrument approach, and then dun 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 is the OAK for the Oakland. So we're identified both.
Present heading, to maintain 6,000, we can expect the ILS 28 left. Can we put the 28 right on request?
Or 0 Charlie Juliet, say again?
I will expect the 28 left ILS. Can we put the 28 right on
There's no ILS on
0
28
Charlie Juliet,
left.
that's what I said, expect ILS runway 28 right approach.
Alright, my bad. Thank you, sir.
There is no 28 left ILS.
Exec jet 627, 3 miles from Grove, cross Grove, at or above 3,400, cleared ILS runway 28 right approach.
Cross Grove 3400 until established, clear for the ILS 28 right, exit jet 627.
I expect the same thing. So let's get our gumps going early. Gas, undercarriage,
18
mixed
Quebec,
pump speed.
maintain present speed, what is it?
Present speed is indicated 170 knots.
18 Quebec, roger. Central aircraft landing Oakland, uniform current, and landing Hayward, whiskey now current.
Taxiway Victor.
0 Charlie Juliet, reduce to 210.
Close between taxiway.
Let's get whiskey.
Tango,
Or uniform.
Tango, taxiway, Tango.
Southwest
Close
329
between
with
taxiway.
the 8.5
Bravo
or
and
7
taxiway.
with
Sierra 1.
South 329, NorCal approach, roger, turn right heading 290, vector 4 sequence,
You
reduce
have
to
information
210.
uniform.
210 speed and 290 heading Southwest 329.
Correct at 627, maintain 170 knots or greater until Cubza.
170 or greater until Cubza, exit jet 627.
50 at 5. Visibility 10.
1 Hotel Bravo, contact approach 124.8.
Overcast.
1248, 1 Hotel Bravo.
Temperature 14. 2.11. Altimeter 2987. ILS. Runways 30 and
Southwest 329, reduce to 210, instead of maintain 6,000.
6,000, slow under 210, we're getting uniform Southwest 329.
Station 0 Charlie Juliet, instead of maintain 5,000.
Taxiway Bravo.
Maintain 5,000, 0 Charlie Juliet.
Bravo 5 and taxiway. Tango, taxiway, Tango. Close between taxiway. Bravo and taxiway. Sierra
18 Quebec, instead of maintain 3,400.
Your airport.
20 Quebec 3,400.
Initial contact. You have information uniform.
Alright, got uniform now, so it improved a little bit to 900. And they gave us 3,400, so I'm getting set up for the approach. They want present speed.
Southwest 329, turn left heading 230, join the runway 30 localizer.
230, join the 30 loc Southwest 329.
So we're going to keep present speed.
Approach
Keep the
house 348 out of 8.5 or 7,000 with uniform.
Number 0 Charlie Juliet, clear direct Grove, intercept the runway 28 right localizer, descend to maintain 4,000.
Direct Grove, intercept the localizer, maintain 4,000, 0 Charlie Juliet.
South 1348, NorCal approach, roger.
There's
0 Charlie Juliet, reduce to 190.
Slow to 190, 0 Charlie Juliet.
Let's see what he's going to do about my speed. Coming up on Grove, intercept a localizer, he said. So,
18 Quebec, 1 mile from Grove, turn right heading 250, maintain 3,400 until established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 28 right approach, maintain present speed as long as practical.
20 Quebec, present speed, 3,400 until established, right turn to 240, intercept the localizer, and I'm sorry, did you say cleared for the approach?
18 Quebec, now heading 260 to intercept, and yes, cleared for the approach, maintain 3,400 until established.
20 Quebec, 2,600, clear for the, 260 on the heading, and clear for the approach, 3,400, 1 Quebec.
Number 0 Charlie Juliet, 6 miles
Jerry,
from
get it
Grove,
out.
South Grove at 3,400, cleared ILS runway 28 right approach.
Alright, here comes the,
3,400, cleared ILS, 28 right approach, 0 Charlie Juliet.
Exit jet 627, contact Oakland Tower 118.3.
183, exit jet 627, slow.
Southwest 329, fly heading 250, join the localizer.
don't break that,
Join Southwest 329.
don't bust
South
it.
1348, turn left heading 230, join the runway 30 localizer, descend to maintain 6,000.
220, join the 30 localizer down to 6,000, Southwest 1348.
South 1348, reduce to 210.
210, Southwest 1348.
Southwest 329, descend to maintain 4,000.
4,000, Southwest 329.
20 Quebec, established now.
018 Quebec, thank you.
So there's our cloud cover. And we're going to go down and get the ILS. They wanted to keep our speed up. We're keeping our speed up.
South 1348, descend to maintain 5,000.
5,000, South 1348.
018 Quebec, great job. Contact Oakland Tower 118.3.
20 Quebec, thanks a lot. Go to Tower 18-3 so long.
Number 0 Charlie.
Tower, good morning. Twin Cessna 331 Quebec, checking in on the ILS.
Cessna 331A Quebec, Oakland Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Quebec, clear to land 28 right, and request for runway 33.
Cessna 1A Quebec, runway 28 right, cleared for the option, runway 33, clear to land. Wind 270 at 4.
Quebec, roger, and tops here 1,800.
Cessna 1A Quebec, thank you.
And we're still above the glide slope. And we're on course. There's 1,300, there's a glide slope. $1,200. Getting blown a little bit right of course. Straightening out. Still on the localizer.
Kaiser 65, cross runway 28 right at Bravo. Change to my frequency 118.3.
Ground starting to show up. Tally Hill on the airport. Quebec airport site. And we're right on.
That's a 1A Quebec, roger, thank you. So would you say base is about 1,000?
Negative, base is 800.
Thank you.
Oakland Tower, citation 560 Charlie Juliet with you on ILS.
All right, now we can...
citation 560 Charlie Juliet, Oakland Tower, runway 28 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 28 right, 0 Charlie Juliet.
Success 627, turn right at taxiway Juliet, continue via Charlie to parking, say parking.
Kaiser Air, Juliet, Charlie, parking, that's jet 627.
Okay, Gups, we did that.
627, say parking.
Undercarriage coming down.
Thank you.
So I'm a little above the glide slope now because I'm landing 3-3, so. Gas check, undercarriage, got a green. See a wheel out there. Mixer's up, props up. I had them up earlier so I could descend through. Pretty sight there. I don't know if you can see it. San Francisco's pretty bright. All right, you need some left rudder here to stay coordinated. 3-4, 4 seagulls. And we can go full flaps now. We're in the wide arc. And the windsock looks pretty limp.
Kaiser 65, caution weight turbulence, Boeing 737 off the south field, runway heading. And runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff.
28 left, cleared for takeoff, Kaiser 65.
Okay, here's a right turn to 3-3. Everybody loves this one. Okay, good landing. Open the window, get some air in here. Quebec rolling out 3-3, I park at the new tees.
This is Cessna 1A Quebec, taxi new tees on this frequency. Good morning.
1A Quebec, good morning. All right, so taxi with him. So IFR, you've got a lot going on, so you don't touch anything until you get off the runway. Stay on the taxi line, which I just passed. Okay, on the taxi line. You're across the hold bars now, so you clear the runway. Now you can stop for a second. Turn the fuel pumps off. Put your flaps up so they don't think you're being hijacked. All right? If you need to lean the mixture out, lean the mixture out. Open the cow flaps and go to your hangar.
So I'm at my hangar. Shutdown procedure is all rockers, all radios, which would be the avionics switch. So all rockers, all radios, mixture back. And then for this plane, you turn off the master and the mags, but in a normal plane, it's key over and out, key on top. So that is our flight IFR to Oakland. One more before the annual, going back, and I might duplicate the one on the Oroville Dam where it was flooded in the whole valley, because it's dry now. It'd be a good contrast. So thanks for riding along.